back to the channel. This time we're going to be doing a tier list for Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles. So we're going to go over the best characters in the game, the worst characters in the game, and who you should be picking so you can win more matches online. But for starters, we're going to go with Tanjiro, Hinokami Tanjiro, of course. His name is in the title. You know he's the best character in the game. He's really quick, does a lot of damage, and he has really good special moves. Like, for example, his R1 triangle, press triangle 2 times. It's an instant guard break for whatever reason. Not sure what the devs were thinking with that one. And he gets like a free 30% combo after. So yeah, really broken character. There's not really much else to say about this character. He's just really good. Second, we're gonna go with Rengoku. This character is incredibly broken. He is the 2-hit king, as you would call him. He hits you twice and you just lose. That's the round. This character hits incredibly hard and it has supers that have incredible priority. You can kind of just throw them out and they combo into each other and he takes your life. He's really good at that. I said the only bad thing about the character is a square button mash. It's relatively short ranged and pretty easy to punish. So I think that's the only thing that puts him below Tanjiro, who got pretty good square button mash combos. Next, we are going to go with Giyu. This character is really good. I think the main good part about this character, of course, besides being a water character who is water wheel is incredibly broken. His R1 triangle, the counter move, is insane. For some reason, it puts you in a blue state, which if you look after you get hit, if it shows like a little blue circle for your timer to do a combo, it's the longest one in the game. And he could do incredible amounts of damage while under that state. So that really puts him above some of the other characters in the cast, just for having a counter that is relatively easy to hit and not that easy to punish. So yeah, that definitely puts him at, I would say, like around 3rd, 4th best character in the game. Next, we're going to move down to A tier, and we have regular Tanjiro, which is crazy. This is the first character that everyone gets to play as. He's one of the best characters in the game. Like, he just does incredible damage. He has water wheel, waterfall basin. They combo into each other. They do mad damage for no reason. He gets an easy 40%. It's kind of free. Kind of like Rengoku, but he's a lot faster. And but he just does a little bit less damage. So he's not like a 2-hit king like Rengoku is. Next in B tier, they go with Shinobu. She's a really good character on her own, but she really shines as an assist. Like, her assist attacks are probably the best ones in the game, and you always get a combo after them for no reason. Like, some of the other assists, they just knock you down. Nah, she keeps you standing so you can walk up to your opponent and just hit them with whatever you want to start your combo up. She's incredibly good as an assist, but as a character herself, she does have really good super moves, especially in the air. Her aerial supers are just impossible to punish. There's not really much you can really do about it, and she does pretty good damage with that poison effect from her R1 triangle. And of course, a lot of her supers end her up in the air too, and not many characters in this game can punish in the air very well. So I think that really puts her at in A tier here. Last character in A tier, I'm gonna put Zenitsu. This character is incredibly flashy. He probably got some of the coolest combos in the game and the hardest difficulty combos in the game as well as doing a lot of damage. I would say the only thing that makes Zenitsu fall a little bit is his match. Like, his combos are really hard to land, especially online, because it's incredibly laggy online. And that's just kind of how the game works. It just runs off. So I think that really hurts him as a character. But maybe if there are some patches to the netcode, he can be a lot better. Next, moving into B tier, I'm gonna go with Sabito. I think he is like the great divide. He can do very well against characters in higher tiers than him, and incredibly well on characters way below him. I think there's not really anything particularly bad about the character. He's extremely quick. He doesn't do too much damage, but he does enough. I think the only thing that really holds him back is he doesn't have anything that's particularly cheap. He doesn't just have a use this move and you get in for free, kind of like Tanjiro or Water Wheel or Rengoku with his specials. He doesn't have anything like that. and he's not like killing you either. He's not hitting you twice and winning the match. Like, he has to get in a little bit more than that. So I think that really puts him at the top of B tier. Can we have really good matchups against like characters like Rengoku, where he can just outmatch that character, but do pretty poorly against characters like Tanjiro, who can match with him. He can fight that man, but other characters like Zenitsu can't. So I think he's really good in B tier. Next character in B tier, we are going to go with Oradeki or Oradaki. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Really good character. He kind of has the same situation as Sabito. He has some good matchups and some bad matchups against like characters a little bit higher in the tier list than him, due to his special moves. Like, for example, Water Wheel. It's one of the best moves in the game, just because Water Wheel is one of the best moves that every character has for some reason. But his goes a lot further than other characters and has a lot more priority. And of course, he has his R1 triangle, the traps on the floor, which can be pretty good to keep opponents out. However, since that is his R1 triangle, he doesn't really have a get off me tool like some other characters have in the upper end of the tier list. So that does hurt him sometimes. It's kind of getting hard to get out of pressure with that character. Next in B tier, gonna go with Netsuko. Really good character, really quick. The only thing I'd say is bad about her, she doesn't have a lot of range, but she does a lot of damage. She can hit pretty hard, not as hard as Rengoku, but hard enough that she hits you about 2.5 times and you're dead. She's really good at that, and she has really good combos that don't cost a lot of meter in comparison to Rengoku. He spends like everything, he just cashes it out just to get that damage. She doesn't really have to do that, so I think that does a little bit good for her. But like I said, the reduced range in a game where everyone has a sword and she's fighting with her hands, that puts her at a disadvantage. But let's see, next in C tier, gonna pick a Nosuke. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with him. I just don't think he does a lot of damage. And he's not very fast. Like, he is a little slow character, which is strange because in the show he does nothing like that. So it's really strange to see him like this in the video game setting. Still a very likable character. He has some good special moves as an assist character, so that might be something that he can really shine in. But besides that, I wouldn't recommend playing this character over characters who are above him. And that same goes with this character here. She didn't get that much playtime in the show. She's not going to get that much playtime in the games. She just doesn't do enough damage. She's quick, but she doesn't have a lot of range to like do the same thing that Sabito can do. She's kind of just like a weaker Sabito, and I don't think there's any reason for you to pick this character. If you want someone that can fight quick and stab people, just pick Shinobu. Why would you pick her? She's like the same thing. There's no reason to pick this character. And the same goes with my boy in D tier. I believe his name is Murata. This character, he's like discount Tanjiro, but Tanjiro is discount Tanjiro. So there's really no point in picking this character. Like, I guess the devs just wanted to make a troll character and they succeeded. I mean, he's funny to watch, but then again, we have like the school outfit characters who are also funny to watch. So why do we need him? Why did we waste a character slot on this? I feel like there's other characters who are funnier than this character. I didn't even know who he was for a second. I had to remember from the show, like, where did this guy show up? And I'm like, I think he had like 30 minutes maybe of screen time, and somehow he gets in the game before like the demons do. That's crazy to me. But yeah, I think this is where the tier list is looking right now. Things might change as the days go by because the game is pretty young, and of course with DLC coming out, those demons might change the tier list a lot, seeing as though some of them already look hype as hell. So we're definitely gonna see what's going on there. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who do you think is the best character in the game? And of course, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you. Peace.